What is up, guys? I'm here today with another fantastic deck that we're gonna talk about for the last time. I promise, for the last time, at least for at least month and a half, about the Centiskorch Vmax. That is gonna be the last version of the deck that I'm gonna show you. And let's be honest, I think this is the best version. This is the most consistent version, and this is the version that gets you the damage, gets you the W's that you really need, especially right now post rotation. Because like the previous versions were still, created where you still had the, older cards before rotation. Now this is post-rotation world. So, I've matched this up in the post-rotation world and it's just great. Again, Gmax Inferno, that's what we want to have, right? 40 plus, and every single attack, is 40 plus, and for each fire type energy you get 40 more damage. With welders it is easy to actually get like 120, 160, even 200 during those early turns, and that's what we want to do. That's exactly what we will try to do. But also, this is going to be the type of Centiskorch that, you can go both ways, right? You can go second or you can go first. And why I just show you Centiskorch V, because one of them you're going to sacrifice. Probably if you're going to go first, you're going to sacrifice that Centiskorch V. If you're not going to get your Volcanion if you go second, that's what you're going to go with, and you're going to start using radiating heat to discard the energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. But of course, if you go second, if there is a chance of doing that, you go with Volcanion and a Flash starter right there. And you know what? This is the best engine ever that is right now. You welder it, you Flash starter, you have roughly estimating, around 5 energy at the end of your first turn if you go second. So next turn, you're hitting really hard. So now let's go to the whole deck, because the idea is precisely that. As fast as possible, charge that Vmax and attack. So let's take a look. Got 14 Pokemon, 32 trainer cards, and 14 energy. That is quite a lot of energy, but it's really needed. I don't use fire crystals. The reason to it is I felt like I don't really need them, but if you really want to use fire crystals, you can. I will show you exactly inside of what, so no worries, right? So if you are a fan of fire crystals in that deck, you can. There's no problem. My version just doesn't have it, but doesn't mean it's bad. No, you can use it, right? It was just, the version that I kind of preferred. So let's take a look. We got 3-3 line of Centiskorch V and Centiskorch V Max, and that is a perfect line. 4-4 was kind of an overkill. 3-3 perfect. 2-2 kind of clunky sometimes. Then we got 1 Heatran GX and 2 Volcanions. If you want to go 3, you can, but I recommend going 2. It's a lot more consistent with 2 than with 3. Then we got 1 Eldegoss V to bring back welders, to bring back the boss orders, and all other cards that you really need, right? Just suppose like Malo and Lana, for example. 2 Dedenne GXs. I still like the Dedenne GX. If you like, you can go Crobat here if you want to, but I just prefer the Dedenne GX. Then 2 Jirachis. Going even further, we got 1 Polpat, and here I'm gonna stop you. If you want to go and play Fire Crystal, you can, instead of 1 Polpat, and instead of 1 Pokegear 3.0. Speaking of Pokegear, we play 3 Pokegears 3.0 with 3 Pokemon communications, 4 Quick Balls, and 2 Scoop Up Nets that I will be using mainly for Volcanion and Jirachi to get them out of the active spot, so I can, start attacking with Centiskorch. Then we got 3 switches. 4 was an overkill, so 3 is a great number. 3 Giant Herbs, 2 Boss Orders, 2 Malo and Lanas with 3 Researchers, and 4 Welders. Then I got a tag that I do really like, which is a Burning Scarf, and we got 2 copies of. And not only, again, we have 320 HP, of course, without the special energy on our Centiskorch. If it has actually that Burning Scarf, you're gonna get hit, but your opponent's Pokemon is burned, and inflicting that 20 damage, it might not seem a lot, but if you add it, this might be a day and night. This might be a W, because if they flip wrong, it's 40, right? That is gonna that's the 40 damage that they have, and this means that this 40 is 1 less energy that you need on your Centiskorch VMAX to knock them out, which is great, and that's exactly what we kind of want. It can be, for example, you can have someone that has 20 damage off, right? And you're at that 20 damage off, you don't have that last energy. Bam, there's a Burning Scarf. They're gonna hit you, they are down those 20 HP. Then of course you got 2 heat energies, and those are special energies, and 12 basic fire type energy. That is a whole deck. It's a really simple one. Of course Heatran is only here for the GX. That's what we want to utilize him for, and honestly it's fun. It's a really fun deck to play, and that's probably the last Centiskorch you will see here for a long time. So let's move on to the gameplay portion. Let's have some fun with the deck. Let's play it on holiday with Kovac a few games, and I played Centiskorch and she played ADP. I mean, I had a really hard time, not gonna lie. But I was playing a list without Volcanion, so yeah, that's kind of, you know, my own fault. So, what was, because you went 6-4, right? So, what was the record you had to have to qualify for day 2? 7-3? Oh, 7x, yeah. It's like 7-3 was, yeah. Dang it. Oh, man. That hurts. That hurts. By the way, guys, does any one of you play Pokemon Go, actually? Oh yeah, I've seen that list. Yeah, I've seen that list of Tords. Okay, because like Tom sent me that list. So I've seen the list, and the first comment was really bad words about Snom. Oh no. Oh. Okay, let's draw 6. I mean, I'm not gonna do a lot here, but you know what? At least I can do something. In some ways, I was glad next day tournament started at 10 PM for me, and then I woke up at 7. Oh, okay. Oh, I can only imagine that, Tom. Oh, we all know you, yeah. And I'm raging every turn. Oh, man. Yeah, like you were sorry, of course, you know, you're like good sportsmanship, right? So by the way, do you think, you know, they're gonna announce anything new for Pokemon TCG? Because I know, wait, Pokeguardian, let's go to Pokeguardian. Yeah. Because like there's no new mechanics announced, nothing like that. There's a championship series for 2021 in Japan for October, so maybe then they're gonna announce something. Which is kind of, you know, interesting, because I don't know, it's a bit weird. I mean, like, they've announced, you know, the Japanese 2021 Championship Series, but that's it, right? So that's, you know, quite interesting to me, and because I was like really wanting something. The only news that is kind of like big is for Pokemon Go players, that everyone that has iOS 11 and below or Android on Lollipop will not be able to actually play the game anymore starting October, because they're moving away from those devices. So like iPhone 5s and 6 is gonna get left behind, which is kind of, you know, a bummer for many, definitely. But hey, all the news is gonna happen later today, right over here. So, Team Skull, Spider, others, how was your 10 days, you know, when I was not here? Oh, I'm super happy with that Marnie. There we go, great money. Because again, like, we went hitchhiking, you know, we've done that. So, we climbed that big mountain. Dude, it was like 3-hour climb through a, you know, really steep hill. It destroyed us. But one cool part was, like, we were getting closer to, you know, to the destination. And it's like a weird, you know, like, I can hear, you know, like there's like a bird or something, you know, flying, and it has like this weird noise. It was like an actual proper raven, you know, like flying, and it flew around us, like, you know, did a circle and went away. I'm like, there we go, ravens, and I went. Like, that was cool. I never, you know, heard a raven, you know, like doing that noise, and I was like, huh, what the hell is that? Like, we thought it was like a boar or something that's gonna chase us and, like, you know, threw us down, you know, the cliff or whatever. But it was none of that. It was like a proper raven, which is great. Czech Republic, great as usual, you know. Other places also great. Not too bad, done a lot of commissions. Dude, Spider, there we go. A lot of commissions. Nice. Yeah, like, I know I needed that time off. Like, I know I needed it. So he can play boss orders. Well, because, I mean, he's charging this little fella. Sure, dude, sure. Have a great time at work. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna retreat. Welcome back. You too, mate. You too. Have a great day. So welcome back, Shrek. Welcome back. I can tell you this. Like, 3 things that happened that you'll probably see a lot more coming. First of all, I gave access to my eBay account to Kovac, which, noted, should never do. So she ordered, I don't know if you've seen this box, a free comic book day Lucky box. So it has like a pop, a issue number 1 of Thor, and a shirt, right, like a limited thing. So she ordered that, so we're gonna have an unboxing on the second channel of it. So yeah, noted, never done that. But I really found, which is a really weird thing to say, but I did actually found, you know, back my huge passion for comic books. Like, not even lying. Oh, I know, like, dude, you wouldn't have, you know, a dime on that. But I found, you know, again, like, a huge passion for comic books. Like, honestly, you know, just reignited that love. I've read the Aquaman, like, there's still, like, one more book to read, and I've loved Aquaman for whatever reason. I'm like, Aquaman, what a type. It's actually a funny comic book. Highly recommend. Like, you know, he knows that he's called Little Mermaid in it. I'm like, great. And it really my passion for Pokemon. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna come back and it's gonna be great. And then, you know, of course, the first game we play is against, of course, that one weird deck. But, you know, so that, also Kovac purchased Everqueen, which is this huge figurine, like really big one. And what is really cool about it is that, wait, yeah, I can put it here. She's gonna be doing streams again. Right, so the streams are gonna be slowly back. Like, she's now figuring out the camera angles and stuff. We've got an airbrush. So we're gonna wait until it's gonna come. So you're gonna see Kovac learning an airbrush. Dude, it's just so many things. Like, and the weirdest part is that when you're like really in that village, right? Because there's like literally 5 houses there in that village, right, where we were staying. Wait, let me just figure it out here. And without lying, I can say Steve Carino, like, people were not even thinking about it. It's like, it felt like it didn't exist for a second, and it felt just good. I mean, I know it's kind of hard to explain, but like really, for people there, it just, if you try to explain to them, they'll be like, come on, mate, Of course, they were wearing masks and everything, they were doing that. Of course, they were really respectful if you go to the store, they're like keeping the boundaries, amazing people. But you just felt like it just felt that way, because you've got, your a bit of your land, and you go like, yeah, I'm here, just chilling. Neighbors are chilling, you say like, hey neighbor, they go like, hey, drinking, we go like, drinking, yay, and everyone was like, yes, people still like, yes, in the stores, yes, like they did had their mask, like, that's what I'm saying, everyone, like, people of course know it's happening, right? But when you walked around, it just, because everyone has their own, like, own house with a bit of a land, like, you don't wear mask there, so it felt normal, right? But when you went to the store, of course, everyone, like, really, everyone without an exception, had a mask. There was like no problem with that. No one was like, being like, it was like, yeah, cool, even like, when you have those like those professional wine tasters, we can say, in front of the store. Even those guys, when they were going to the store, I mean, they could have been like really hammered. Mask on, just walking with a bit of dignity. It was great. It was a great experience. So like it brought me, faith in humanity. It was just great. So yeah, it was all good, all great. I can't complain. I mean, like, really, first day, like the one day I thought I've torn my Achilles, but it was just, I've overloaded it. So that was, yeah, I can call it a bit of a bummer. But besides that, it was great. Barbecues were great, the time. So is anyone trading TCG codes? I don't, but maybe someone on Discord. You never know. And again, thank you so much, guys. I've thanked you in the videos, but in my comeback video, but also thank you to all the moderators. To keep the decks, to put everything in order, and everything. You just guys forgot to actually change the role of people sometimes, but it's all good. I just like open Discord today to like 50 messages. Joking, 50, like 10 messages, like, hey, can I get a roll? I'm like, yeah, wait. That's like, I'm trying to keep it, like, low latency, because I forgot we can even do that. Yeah, I know. I know. I don't know, Spider. Oh, man. But I honestly figured that out. I'm like, yeah, you forgot. A beard hair just fell out. Oh. Yeah, probably. It's just, you know, it's called Circle of Life. Or Circle of Her. Depending on how you want to look at it. I'm not laughing like I'm, you know. I know it's kind of what's gonna happen to me at some point. Yeah, let's get that tricks. I mean, honestly, yeah. No. It's not that, no worries. Also, I have my first classes today of the 2021 year. So wish me luck, because I'm gonna really need it. So yeah, so tell me to write, like, you know, like, I love the memo. It's like, prepare for the worst. Those are the books we're teaching, and I'm like, oh, great. So yeah, looking good. No, those are face to face. Those are, we can't, like, really, we all wanted to go to the system of, you know, not being face to face, but yeah, the principal, you know, and our government just said, nope, you can't really do that, sorry. So that's, you know, that's kind of where we are. Yeah, I'm just gonna retreat. Because I do want to keep him to be able to hit the Jirachi if he's gonna have it. It's 50-50 on what school is doing. Yeah. Like, here is 100% all in. Give them plus minus a month, and it's gonna go back to virtual. 100%. Yeah, by the way, we've played a lot of Watch Dogs 2 as well. Kovac loves it. I just walk around and punch people, as you do, you know, in those types of games. But the second one, the better one. Yeah, it's a hacking game, yeah. This year I'm doing my first year of college. Really? So good luck, mate. Good luck, and if there's any advice that I can give you, is be prepared for everything. Like, literally for everything. And the GG. There we go. Yeah, it's a good game. It's like, if your teacher says A, B, C, be prepared for the rest of the alphabet. Like, not gonna lie. It's just, because I've seen you said a lot of, you know, control, a lot of mill, you know, a bit of a toxic environment. That's what I've seen you saying, guys. So, was it really like that, or? Because again, for those of you who don't know, I was on holiday for the past 10 days. So it's the first stream back from holiday. Super excited, super happy. My goodness, how happy I am. No, let's not do that. Huh. Okay, so... Excuse me, I know what he's doing. Stall, mill. Wow. Yeah, Yeah. I can imagine that. Okay, Centiskorch. But do you feel like, you know, people are just... again, I do feel that way. That people are just, you know, saying goodbye to certain decks. Okay, wait. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because again, he's gonna do a horror house. So what I can play from my hand next turn to get rid of, because he's not gonna be able to... Alright, so if he's gonna use a GX, right? I will not draw anything. So, you know what, yeah, let's flesh out the end Centiskorch. You know what, if he wants to knock out Volcanion, sure, let him do it. Not gonna be mad at it. Also, haven't really watched or checked up on TCG since about when Select GX came out. When it's meta now, like the V and the Glad cards. Yeah? Actually they are. They are really... There are many similarities in between EXs and Vs. Definitely. The difference is that that Vmax does not end your turn, so you don't have to have a Spirit Link. And the tag teams, this is a tag team, for example, right? So those are 2 Pokemons in 1 card, and you just take 3 prize cards if you knock 1 out. That's exactly that. The same, you know, from the Vmax, you also take 3 prize cards. When they came out, like, there were... Yeah, so you see Horror House. I can't play anything. Sure, again, as I said, right, it's all fine. Because I will have my Vmax here, and I can just do a flash starter. So, you know, they were the way to introduce, you know, more powerful cards, you know, with more HP. Which kind of, you know, made it what it is, and you know you have like mods with 320 and or like, you know, yeah, Centiskorch. Gosh darn it. Okay. I gotta figure out what to do. Oh, I gotta figure it out. Okay. Pokegear 3.0. Okay, so I will be able to attack at least, but yeah, like it does resemble that. You're completely 100% right. Wait, so I can do communication, and I can go for the same card. So I'm just thinning out my hand, right? So he's not going to be able to knock out everything. I mean, I can do a boss orders here if I want to, but there's no need right now. It's gonna be sketchy for Welder, but we'll see. Okay, it's a hit run. Okay, it's a switch. Yeah, it is kind of... Wait, Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of... That's 1. So his damage that he can do is all about my trainer cards. So I'm just, you know, getting rid of them from my hand so he can deal 100 only. Which means I can just, you know, now do Gmax Interferno, 120, charge it. And yeah. Just leave it the way it is. Cheers. So, again, due to the new logo that we have, as you can see right there, I don't remember, right, I have to like figure out, it's there? Yeah, it's there, it's out there. So, because of the new logo, I gotta figure out, you know, the nice store that I can, you know, put like shirts out with it, because I want shirt with it. So I'm probably gonna be checking out options. So they are, so it's gonna be the cheapest thing. Yeah, that's 200 damage. Yep. No, I mean, it's not like that, dude, you know me. I just want a shirt for myself at that point. There we go, we've won. No. It's like literally, I want that shirt with, you know, like white. Well, and there you have it, almost the last Centiskorch. I mean, you know, there's gonna be one like in a month or so, but not for now. Thank you so much for watching this video. Actually, thank you. If you like what I'm doing over here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like that. And of course, down there below, there's a 5% discount on any code you purchase on Professor Oak, which does actually help the channel. And if you want, you know, have an influence on building those decks, it's twitch.tv/EvanColdSnatchku almost every single weekday where we're playing TCG and creating those decks alive with you guys. So again, thank you so much for everyone that is, you know, helping build those decks. But at the same time, if you want to be a part of it, well, that's precisely where you can find me. Link is also down there below. In the meantime, goodbye, good night, have a fantastic rest of the day. Take care.